Everything I got I paid for with pain. They see the money, never saw the rain. I lost some people just to find my way. If you knew what it cost me, you wouldn't ask me to change. Yeah. I remember nights when the refrigerator was quiet. Had a dream in my chest, but nobody would buy it. Mama told me keep going, I was scared but denied it. Had to smile through the pressure, couldn't show when I cried it. Everybody loved the picture, when the picture looked perfect. Nobody asked about the nights when the purpose felt worthless. I was fighting with myself, wondering if I was worth it. Now they see me getting paid, thinking everything's working. I pay with sleepless nights, pay with broken trust, pay with watching people leave when I needed them the most, pay with every sacrifice I never put online, pay with all the little pieces of the person I left behind. I don't complain about the price, I just remember what it taught me. Some people only call you family when the struggle isn't costly. I had to learn the hard way. Love don't always mean loyalty. Sometimes the ones beside you are the ones destroying your peace. So when you see me distant, don't confuse it with arrogance. I spent too many years giving access to my heart for free. I ain't afraid of losing money, I've already lost my fear. I'm afraid of getting every day and realizing who ain't here. Oh, I don't need applause, I remember being ignored. I don't need everybody, I've been alone before. Everything I got, I paid for. Every scar got a name. Every loss became a lesson. Every tear became a flame. They can celebrate the outcome, they don't know what came before. If you ask me why I'm guarded, I remember what it cost me to become this short. I don't watch friendships disappear with the money. Funny how the room get crowded when the future looking sunny. Back then they couldn't find me, now they swear they always love me. I learned everybody smiling ain't necessarily your buddy. I kept receipts in my memory, not because I'm keeping score, but because I need reminders of what I survived before. I remember empty pockets, remember empty promises, remember calling certain people and getting silence from the other side. Now they see the lights, they don't see the tunnel, they see the finished product. Never watched the struggle, I was young with a dream in a heart full of pressure, trying to turn a bad situation into something better. Had to separate the real from the people playing roles, had to stop explaining pain to people who don't wanna know. And I ain't saying I'm perfect, I got scars from my decisions. Some mistakes became the reason I developed this precision. I lost myself chasing everything I thought would make me happy. Then I finally understood peace was something money couldn't hand me. That's the part they never tell you. You can win the whole race and still miss the person you were trying to become. So I keep my circle small, keep my heart behind the wall. Not because I hate the world, I just know how fast people fall. Everything I got, I paid for. Every scar got a name. Every loss became a lesson. Every tear became a flame. They can celebrate the outcome, they don't know what came before. If you ask me why I'm guarded, I remember what it cost me to become this short. Mm-hmm. looking for revenge, I'm looking for a better life. I don't need to prove I'm right to people that were wrong twice. I don't need to make announcements, my silence got a meaning. When you've been through enough storms, you stop explaining why you're leaving. I remember every note, every door that wouldn't open, every dream I kept alive when I was barely staying focused. I remember being broken, still thinking I was chosen. Had a fire in my chest that the struggle couldn't smoke out. Some nights I questioned God, like, how much can I take? Then I woke up the next morning and found another way to make it. Some people know your name but don't know your story. They'll congratulate the crown but never carry what it cost me. That's why we don't move the same, that's why we don't trust the same. That's why every single blessing got a shadow with its name. We ain't cold, we got careful, we ain't heartless, we got scars. We ain't changed because we wanted to. Life showed us who we are. And here's the truth, the version of me you miss is the version that almost died, trying to make everybody else happy. Maybe I don't say enough, maybe pride got in the way. Maybe there were people I love that I should've called that day. Maybe success ain't healing if you never face the pain. Maybe you can buy another car but you can't buy yesterday. So tonight I'm being honest, I don't have it all together. I just learned to keep on walking when I thought I walked forever. If you listen with a broken heart, I hope you hear this part. You don't have to hide the scars just because somebody didn't value them. Now look at what the pressure made, look at what the pain created. Every setback that I hated built the man they celebrate. I don't owe them an explanation, I don't owe them validation. I was fighting for survival, why they called it desperation. Now I'm standing in the place that I once prayed I could reach, but I still remember nights when the dream felt out of reach. That's why every meal tastes different, every sunrise means more. Every person that I love, I don't take them for granted anymore. Money can replace a lot, but it can't replace the soul. And if you lose yourself completely, what exactly did you own? So I protect my peace now, I protect the people near me. I don't chase what's running from me, I don't beg for someone to hear me. If they leave, let them leave. If they doubt, let them doubt. I spent years looking for approval, I don't need that anymore. I paid for every lesson, I paid for every scar. I pay with nights alone just to figure out who we are. And if tomorrow takes it all, I'll build it back from the floor. Because I've already been at zero, I know how to become more. Everything I got, I paid for. Nothing came without a price. Every dream that you see shining was built in somebody's night. They can count the money, they can measure every score, but they can't calculate the tears that were behind every door. Everything I got, I paid for. Every scar became a guide. I lost people I thought I'd keep just to keep myself alive. So if you see me moving different now, you know what came before. I didn't become somebody, no. I became the person I was fighting to survive for. I don't regret the struggle, I just wish it didn't cost so much. Maybe that's what made us, maybe that's what made us strong. So if you're listening right now, you're still trying to make it, don't be ashamed of what it cost you. Don't hide every scar. Don't let somebody who never carried your weight tell you how heavy your life was. And if nobody understands your journey, let them misunderstand. You know what you survived, you know what you paid, you know what it took. They see everything I got, but I remember everything I had to lose to get it. Everything I got, I paid for with pain. They see the money, never saw the rain. I lost some people just to find my way. If you knew what it cost me, you wouldn't ask me to change. I remember nights when the fridge was empty. Had a dream in my chest, nobody would tempt me. Mama said keep going even when it got heavy. So I learned how to smile when my heart wasn't ready. Everybody loves the picture when the picture looks perfect. Nobody asked about the nights when the pressure felt worthless. I was fighting with myself, wondering if I deserved it. Now they see me getting paid, thinking everything's working. But everything I got, I paid for. Pay with sleepless nights, pay with broken trust, pay with watching people leave when I needed them most. Pay with every sacrifice I never posted online. Pay with pieces of myself that I can never get back. With time I watched friendships disappear when the money came around. Funny how the same people couldn't find me when I was down. Now everybody says they knew me, everybody wants a place, but they weren't there when I was staring at a ceiling with no faith. I don't hate nobody, I just learned to move different. Some lessons cost a lot, but they sharpened my vision. Had to separate the love from the people wanting benefits. Had to stop explaining pain to people who don't care about it. They see the cars, they see the lights, yeah. They see the numbers going up. They don't see the lonely nights when I wondered if enough was enough. I was chasing every dream, but losing sleep to keep it alive. Had to learn that being rich don't mean you're good inside. I lost myself chasing everything I thought would make me happy. Then I finally understood why the money couldn't heal me. I got scars they don't show, I got stories I don't tell. I got people I still love that I had to leave for my health. And that's the part they never understand. Sometimes walking away in weakness, sometimes it's the strongest thing you can do. When staying keeps destroying who you are. I remember every no, every door that wouldn't open, every dream I kept alive when I was barely staying focused. I remember being broke and still believing I was chosen. Had a fire in my chest that the struggle couldn't smoke out. Now I'm standing where I prayed I someday find myself. But success feels different when you know what it took from you. So I don't celebrate the money like it saved me from my past. I celebrate the fact that I survived everything that tried to make me last. I don't need revenge, I don't need them to regret it. I don't need to prove I'm right to people who already said it. My silence got a meaning, my distance got a reason. When you survive enough storms, you stop explaining every season. If tomorrow took it all, I built it back from the floor. I've been at zero before, that's why I ain't scared anymore. Everything I got, I paid for. Every scar became a guide. Every person that I lost taught me how to protect my life. They can count the money, they can measure every score, but nobody can calculate what was crying behind the door. And if you're listening right now with a heart that's barely beating, don't be ashamed of your scars just because somebody couldn't see them. You know the nights you survived, you know the battles you fought, you know the people you lost, you know the price that you bought. Maybe you're not where you wanna be, maybe your story still feels unfinished. But don't let somebody who never carried your weight tell you that your struggle was insignificant. Keep going, cause one day they'll see the outcome and call it luck. They'll see the confidence and call it arrogance. They'll see the success and call it overnight. But you will remember every night you almost gave up. Every tear, every sacrifice, every closed door, every person who walked away. Every time you had to choose between becoming bitter or becoming better, and I chose better. They see everything I got, but I remember everything I had to lose to become the man who could keep it. They see everything I got, but I remember everything I had to lose to become the man who could keep it.